How do you get your players to perform at their best? Well, it's a long process before you even get to game day, and that's what I want to talk about today. Day after the game, I'm going to now fast forward. Game is over. Win or lose, let's roll. We have got to get to work. Win or lose. So number one, the first thing you're going to do, okay, you're going to grade the film. The first thing you want to do is grade that film. You want to find out how we can get better. Can we get our guys better? And I've got a grading template that I use, okay? And this is a blank one. And as soon as you're done with your game, whether you're going to do it the day right after the game or the next day, the first thing in the morning, let's say you play on a Friday night, Saturday morning, I'm grading it. We play typically on Saturdays, so Sunday morning you're rolling. Obviously, if you're an NFL coach, it's probably, you're rolling first thing Monday morning, or you're on the plane grading it before you get back, so on and so forth. So this is a Excel spreadsheet that I utilize. It's got the play number on the far left. We've got the play call that I'll take from an Excel document, drop it on there. And there are 4 columns per player. So here it goes all the way across the board. This is the left tackle on the far left, the left guard, the center, the right guard, right tackle. But there are 4 columns next to that player's number. And the first one is assignment. Did your player block the right guy? Yes, 1 out of 1. Next one, T, for technique. Did he utilize the correct technique that you're trying to teach? Yes, 1 out of 1. Okay. Third column, F, for finish. Did your player finish the block? As an offensive lineman, did I block the right guy? Did I use the right technique? Did my guy disengage and get off me? Did I let him go? Did I kind of block my guy and just not fit? Or did he disengage and make that tackle? Man, that's the finish component. Okay, and so yes, if he did, 1 out of 1. And then the next column is the extras. Did they get a knockdown? Did they stone the guy on the line of scrimmage? Did they get a cut block and get the defender on the ground? Or was it a loaf? Did he have bad effort and did he just stand there? Was this a pressure? Did he give up a sack? Did he give up a TFL? So that next column is the other numerical value, +2 for a knockdown, okay? -2 for a pressure, -3 for a sack. Man, you had a false start. That kills your grade, right? Because there's no play. Nobody gets any grades. Everybody gets 0. There is no play. There is no data. Excuse me, it's not even a 0. There's no data. But, man, you got -4 for a holding call. Or you got a personal foul, man. It's -5. You are killing us right now. So that's going to have a numerical value on how you grade your players. So this is a part of how you prepare throughout the week, okay? So those grading, those metrics, in that numerical value, you take all the amount of plays. Hey, in most professional football games, it's about a 55 to 60 play game. It's not many. High school games, you may see a lot more. College, you're going to have 100 with all the tempo and fast-paced numbers that you're getting out there. It's not as much these days with how many beer commercials they got on there right now. But you've got all the plays, all the data. Okay, so I tallied up. So, man, he had 19 minuses out of 64 plays. Okay, those are all you divide that by the total amount of plays, that's your grade. And I try not to say grades, I call it O-line notes, because the first thing that a player does when they come in on the next day or when you give them their grade sheet or you send it to them, they just want to know what's the numerical value. Hey, if I had a 73%, man, I had a crappy game. All of a sudden, but you had 9 knockdowns. Okay, that's pretty impressive, man. So is it just technical issues that we're having problems with? Or is it assignment? Or are you not finishing? Or you had 3 false starts, man. We've got to get locked into the cadence. It's ways just for us to measure, okay? Create your identity. I've talked about this before. Create your identity within your offensive line room, okay? And the more that you can create, whatever it may be, you're, the Warhawks, or you're the Cowboys, or you're whatever, you're the Bears, okay? That's our team logo, but make it within your team. Have a name for your O-lineman, and I've utilized 5 as one. as something not only as a descriptor for the offensive line, but it's something that's an attitude that we got to be able to play together, that those 5 guys all come from different places. Yeah, I got to block the 3 technique. Yeah, I got to snap the ball. Yes, I got to double team with the tight end. But man, we all got to work together to do that 5 as 1. And if you can create, these are some of the guys that I've been able to coach and blessed to be around the last couple of years in Arlington. I mean, we've got Super Bowl champs. We've got guys that are currently coaching now that they've retired. And I had one small part in their football journey, but they've had a huge impact on me as a coach because I learned so much of who they are, but I also learn about myself through the interactions. And I love, there's nothing better than an offensive line meeting room, because when we talked about grading, you got to give them rewards. And so when they get a knockdown, whether it's a pro guy, a high school guy, a college guy, hey man, you get a knockdown, that's candy bar. Not if the guy slipped and you ended up falling on him, that ain't a knockdown. That's just going against a bad player. Did you physically, by yourself, cause that defender to go on the ground? You're getting a candy bar. And you can find out so much about your guys, whether it's a high school, Pop Warner, okay? Oh, coach, I love Hershey's, or I want a Twix. Or no, I'm not a chocolate guy. Give me Starburst, give me Skittles. And it's just kind of a way to create fat guy love, right? We've got to create O-line love, because if you don't take care of those big guys, they are not going to take care of the rest of the offense, okay? Not only is there a reward system in your grading, but there needs to be some sort of a penalty or something that is a reminder. In pro ball, they're going to find each other. If you give up a sack, you jump off sides. You embarrass the unit, right? You do something that looks like a complete slappy on the video, you're getting fined. We've got a huge board in our meeting room where they'll walk up. If somebody says something, hey, coach, you're not going to believe what he said in the huddle. That's a fine. That's a fine. Oh, man, he gave up a pressure. He loafed. Hey, put him up on the board. So you can hold them accountable monetarily, and they handle that. I'm not taking any money. That's all for them. And they can find themselves, or with high school kids, with youth kids, we all know how we work our extra conditioning, our work that, hey, there needs to be accountability within our unit. So finding ways that there is a tangible way to grade your players, reward system, but also reminders, okay? And it can be the unit policing themselves, okay?